Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, we're going to answer the question, is it a bad thing to train longer than 45 minutes? Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right, so this week I had a client come to me and ask me about this. And it's been so long since I looked into what Google is telling you and what's being passed around in general fitness that I wanted to take a look. The question is training longer than 45 minutes a bad thing? Does it have negative things? Should you just get in and get out? What is the science saying and what is complete myth and nonsense? I did a Google search for is training longer than 45 minutes a bad thing? And I found three articles, just the top three articles on Google. And I'm going to cover the myths or the claims that they have and if these are myths. Number one, the claim that workouts over 45 minutes, too much exercise is overtraining, right? Too much. We've heard this one before. This is a big fear. They like to put fear into that. If you go over 45 minutes, you risk overtraining and the world is going to end. The reality is the likelihood that someone will actually overtrain is so ridiculously low, so extremely low that it's a non-issue. You would have to work long and hard, day in and day out, to reach an overtraining stage, or it would have to be a complete fluke. It's a non-issue. You're more likely to pick up an overuse injury if you're training hard and frequently than you are to be overtraining, in a state of overtraining. All right, the next myth or the next claim: too much exercise is catabolic. Again, some more fear here. If you lift weights or exercise too much, your body's going to eat your muscle for energy. This is what we're being taught. Your body is going to eat your muscle for energy. The reality is your body is not that fragile. If your body was that fragile, we wouldn't have survived as a species. It's not like you get to 46 minutes and your body starts eating muscle for energy. You're not going to lose muscle from sessions over 45 minutes. This is completely ridiculous, and it's just nonsense, and it's just trying to create fear or problems where there are no problems. If you are just training normally and rationally and reasonably and with a solid program and you train 60 to 75 minutes, you're going to be absolutely fine. Even if your body did eat energy, eat muscle for energy, in the long run, none of this stuff's going to matter. You train hard over the course of 5 years, you're going to be a massive freak. All right, the next claim: testosterone levels drop after 45 minutes. Oh no, not a temporary drop in testosterone levels. This is going to ruin my whole entire life. They act like if your testosterone levels temporarily dive, that they're going to stay there for the rest of your life or for hours and hours on end, and you can't possibly build muscle. The reality is, who cares? It's temporary. This has no impact on long-term muscle building. So what if your testosterone levels dip a little bit during exercise, right? They'll come right back up. This will have no impact on long-term muscle building. It'll have no impact on short-term muscle building. It'll have no impact on recovery. It's a complete non-issue. All right, the next claim: workout quality decreases. Oh no, if you work out too long, your workout quality decreases. Are you telling me that the longer I work out, the more fatigued I get? Let me write this down. I've never heard this before. Is this true? Can this possibly be true? The longer you work out, the more fatigued you get? No shit, of course it's true. This is only temporary. The deeper into a workout you get, the more fatigue you pick up. This is why we go from big compound lifts to less impactful compound lifts to machines to cables and isolations, because you pick up fatigue, and we want to continue to work your body in a way that makes sense relative to that fatigue. Fatigue is not a bad thing. It's not something to fear. We just have to train smart so we can continue to get in enough volume each workout and each week. The reality is this is only temporary. In addition, working on the improvement of work capacity is going to be beneficial for you in the long run. It'll help you achieve better results. What is work capacity? If you go out today and try to run 10 minutes and you can't make it, your work capacity sucks. So you go out the next time and you grind and you grind and you grind. And eventually, over the course of 2 months, you can run 30 minutes. This is an improvement in work capacity. It's not something to fear, right? Oh my goodness, I went out and I have workout fatigue. The same thing goes with muscle building. You might struggle to get past 5 or 6 hard sets initially. That's okay. We don't have to worry about stimulus to fatigue. That's perfectly fine. We want to bring up that work capacity over time so we can train a solid 60 to 75 minutes eventually and get quality time in the gym. And from a weekly standpoint, get some quality time, enough quality time to build really good muscle. All right. Claim. You won't be able to recover. This one I find to be completely ridiculous. Oh no, I trained 46 minutes. I won't be able to recover. Look, if you can't recover from an hour workout in a few days, you have bigger health issues to worry about. I mean, yes, if you're a noob, and you go out and run 46 minutes or work out for an hour, you're going to be sore and you're, like just fresh at the gym. You haven't worked out in a while. You're going to be sore and it's going to be harder to recover, right? Obviously, but you're going to eventually recover and you're going to eventually build up your work capacity and conditioning level where you can get to a 45-minute workout where you're not going to die. But the claim that anybody that works out 46 to 100, 46 to 75 minutes a day won't be able to cover. Look, if you can't recover in a few days from a 46-minute workout, you might want to go to your doctor. You might want to call Teladoc and say, I got something going on. I need an appointment, right? All right, the claim, workouts longer than 45 minutes aren't sustainable. I mean, seriously, aren't sustainable? Who writes this crap? Do they live in a cave on a mountain in a remote region? Have you ever seen anybody train for athletic sports? Have you ever seen anybody train for, I don't know, a trail marathon or strongman competition or a sport like football or basketball? Everybody trains longer than 45 minutes. It's certainly sustainable. Whoever wrote this crap is, I don't know. They're up in a cave somewhere in a remote region. They've never seen humanity and they've never seen TV. All right, these claims, just some final thoughts. These claims are all from articles at the top of Google, and all you got to do is search why you shouldn't train longer than 45 minutes, and you'll just get a mountain of nonsense. You'll find a ton of manufactured fear and just, like I said, nonsense. Focus on quality training. When it comes to workout time, don't worry about 45 minutes, an hour, or whatever. Focus on quality training sessions and improving your work capacity over time. We don't need to get to the point where we can lift for 2 hours. It's going to be pointless. We need to be able to do about 60 to 75-minute sessions 3 to 4 times a week, and that's going to be all we need to build muscle. Workouts over 60 minutes are absolutely fine. There's the real world tells us that. We have a whole body of evidence that tells us this is fine. So just relax. The body is not that fragile. I try to limit my clients to workouts no longer than 75 minutes for pragmatic reasons. If they're going over 75 minutes, either they're resting too much in between sets, or it can get tedious. So we might pare down the sets a little bit, because who wants to have to try to work out 90 minutes a day? Some of you like it, but who wants to have to try to work out 90 minutes a day after a long, hard day? So if your workouts are running long, it's due to either, number one, extended rest periods between sets, which is okay if you have the time, rest, right? There's nothing urgent. We're trying to work hard. There's nothing saying that we have to stick to a specific rest period. Number two, you're struggling to recover between sets, and that's again okay, because just relax, try to build up your work capacity over time, and this will improve. Number three, you have too much junk volume. This is a big concern, right? Doing junk volume. If you're doing a lot of sets that don't have purpose, or that don't have a focus on hard work, then you might need to cut it back a little bit. Number four, if your workouts are running long because you're a freak and you can handle punishment. I have some clients like this. I was like this a little bit when I was younger. They can train longer, they can train harder, and their recovery is a little bit better. But none of these are inherently bad. So relax. You're not going to die. So, guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.